we made the wrong decision. Feel terrible for Oscar and Lando. Oscar was absolutely impeccable.
Piastri furious. McLaren's Qatar GP actions favor Norris. What if I told you McLaren's biggest threat isn't Red Bull? It isn't Ferrari. It isn't Mercedes. It's themselves. And what if the one thing truly jeopardizing their 2025 driver championship is a quiet storm brewing inside the team? A storm named favoritism. Because right now, a growing number of analysts, fans, and even politicians are asking the same question. Is McLaren sabotaging Oscar Piastri just to protect Lando Norris? Let's jump right in. This controversy didn't come from nowhere. It exploded after the Qatar GP, a race that should have been McLaren 1-2, but somehow ended in chaos. According to the race, several experts felt that McLaren's strategy ultimately hurt Norris more, because the team overreacted to perceived favoritism complaints and ended up trapping both drivers in a political mess, resulting in confusing, contradictory calls. But here's a twist. Those confusing calls weren't just bad strategy, they opened up a far bigger conversation. A conversation about why the team seems to bend their entire race plan around one driver, Lando Norris. In Qatar, Oscar Piastri looked like the faster, more controlled driver. He managed his tires better, he executed a better race, and he won the sprint with absolute authority. But in the Grand Prix, McLaren repeatedly prioritized Norris's race window, even when Oscar was ahead. Planet F1 reports that team principal Andrea Stella had to publicly defend his strategy, directly addressing accusations of conspiracy by stating, "We are not in the business of favoring one driver over another," trying to shut down the narrative. But the reaction online proved the opposite, because if a team boss has to deny favoritism, it means the public has already made up its mind. This story got so big that it reached the Australian Parliament. Yes, really. Motorsport Week reports that Australian Senator Jess Walsh challenged McLaren directly, calling out what she described as bias against Oscar Piastri during a crucial phase of the title race. In her statement, Walsh argued that Piastri had been strategically disadvantaged in ways that were costing him valuable championship points. And that's where things get dangerous, because this isn't just a fan theory anymore. It's not Reddit, it's not Twitter. This is a national representative saying McLaren is screwing over Oscar Piastri and is costing Australia a Formula One world champion. Sports Mole notes that McLaren's Qatar mistakes allows Max Verstappen to snatch a decisive victory and leave the F1 title race in balance. In a season this tight, every strategy call matters, every tire choice matters, every pit window matters. And when one of McLaren's two drivers is constantly getting the worst end of those calls, you don't just lose points, you lose championships. If Oscar Piastri ends this season 10 points short, 20 points short, 5 points short, people will go back to Qatar. People will go back to these strategy calls. People will go back to McLaren's treating Norris like a golden child. And the verdict will be brutal. McLaren lost the driver championship because they couldn't treat the other drivers equally. But now we want to know what you think. Is favoritism towards Lando Norris destroying Oscar Piastri's title hopes and risking McLaren's entire championship campaign? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe to this channel, and turn on notifications for more breaking news and updates right here on the F1 Racing Newsroom.